back to South Georgia Home. Got a little bit of a haul here for you. This took a few weekends. I went to an estate sale, a yard sale, a Goodwill, an antique store, Habitat Restore or Rescue Restore, and American Thrift Store. 6 stores. So I didn't get a whole lot at each store, but altogether it's going to be a little bit of a haul. So we'll start with the the estate sale. It was professionally run. I've been to a lot of estate sales from this company. This one was a small house in a very small subdivision. Not a lot in it. Had a little bit of kitchen stuff, but it was all newer stuff. They did have a few Pyrex bowls, but I just didn't feel like paying that price. I was in a hurry to get done what I had to do because we were going to Mobile later on that day. So I was over there just quickly going through this so I could get home to pack for Mobile. But this was the only thing I bought at the estate sale. It's a basket, of course. It's kind of an odd shaped basket. It's really deep. I don't know if you can see. It's really deep with a short handle. I have been, our little space heater, whenever we're not using it, I've been kind of stashing it in this. Now, whenever Christmas is over and the crock with the Christmas tree goes away, this will probably go there and hold something. Maybe a spring plant, something like that. So, $6 for the basket. Now, right down the road, I actually passed it on my way to go to the estate sale. But right down the road from that was a yard sale. Fairly good size yard sale. I picked up a few things there. Picked this up, and I intend to put a little bit of antique wax on it just to dull it down. It's a candle holder, like a tea light candle holder. And you can see the quail or the dove. I'm not sure. I'm not a hunter. Sits on its base. It is fairly stable. Has little pairs here. But like I said, I do want to antique it to dull it down a little bit. Probably put it up until, I don't know, we might put it out or put it up until fall of next year. The other thing, metal, that I bought there was this. And if you watched the Christmas video, you saw this holding a big old bunch of candy over there. You see the deer head? Now, I don't know about you, but in Dothan, when I was a kid, when they opened up Governor Square Mall, it was a big deal, huge mall. Malls are kind of dying down because a lot of people buy stuff online, of course. Anyway, this mall used to have a lot of shishi, high-end stores. Still has a couple of them. This store went out a long time ago, and I had forgotten about it until I looked at the price tag on the bottom of the bowl. If I'm not mistaken, this store was in the mall. It's called Parisienne. And you can see here, the price says $48. Now, I don't know what possessed you. I don't know if something came in it or if it was just $48 for this bowl. It does say made in India. I liked it. Now, what she had in it was some floral foam. And she did have a little bit of greenery, but there was a whole bunch of sugared fruit. And I know a lot of people are into, or were doing sugared fruit for Christmas. Nice sugared fruit. I just wasn't doing that for Christmas. But it was nice. I mean, it's in good shape and it's nice, and I didn't want to throw it away. So it's been chilling out in that bag there. Anyway, this and the quail candle holder, and then this little quilt. And there was some dispute about this quilt. When I picked it up, I saw the price tag. It said $3, and it needs patchwork. I don't know if I can find the patchwork now. But anyway, when I took it over there it is. The lady said, I don't think that's for sale. It was on a trailer with clothes and shoes. And I said, it's got a price tag on it. And she said, I don't know if she wants to sell that. And so she stepped over to the post office or something. She'll be back in a minute. I looked around, but it was cold. My hands were cold. And I said, I just don't want to, there's nothing else I want to buy. I don't want to stay here any longer. I was in a hurry. So I finally went to the lady and said, you know, they're going to sell it to me or not, but I got to go. She did sell it to me, obviously. That and the deer head bowl and the quail candle holder, $8 for all of it. So $3 I know for the quilt, and I guess $5 for the other two things. Now that was it for that weekend. Like I said, we went to Mobile, came back last weekend, I think. some of it came last weekend. Yeah, last weekend. And then some Goodwill came from yesterday. So if you watch the Christmas video, there is a globe around a candle with the greenery and the deer on my coffee table. It is so immersed in that greenery, I just don't even want to move it. I paid $4 for that globe at the Rescue Restore. And I bought these two. I've seen other people buy these. I don't know. I didn't really research them until I picked these up. And they're Victor mugs. 2 of them. And I'm going to tell you, they're so heavy. When I got home, I weighed them. And they were 2 pounds, 7 ounces, 2 pounds, 6 ounces, something like that. So they're over a pound a piece in weight. These were made by the Victor Insulator Company. They say, and I didn't test this theory, but if they fall or you drop them, it's really hard to break them. I'm not going to try. They probably will go up for sale on eBay if anybody's interested. Like I said, get ready to pay a shipping price because they are over 2, just them's over 2 pounds. So I went to an antique mall and I think I bought this and I bought something for my grandmother for Christmas, my grandmother-in-law for Christmas. It's already wrapped, so we can't show you that. But this will probably go up for fall. It's a quail, another quail. The year of the quail for me. I thought his tail was broken, but no, that's just how he sits. And then he is marked Norcrest, Japan. I think I paid $6. I don't think that booth had a sale going on, so I think I paid $6 for him. Now, I hardly ever go to the American Thrift Store. There is one by the mall. I hardly ever go to the mall. But the few times that I have been to the American Thrift Store, I never bought anything. It just there was nothing in there for me. So this day I just wandered in because I had extra time. And I had to go to the mall to pick up some Christmas stuff. So I have been looking for something to put our toothbrushes and toothpaste in. Just a cylindrical holder, a cup, something. I didn't want a toothbrush holder. I mean, you can buy those anywhere. I just wanted something that was going to be repurposed for this reason. So didn't find anything in the antique store, but I did find this at the American Thrift Store. And it's, if you know anything about Falstaff, you recognize it. I don't know the name of this pattern. I know a lot of people were collecting it. It kind of reminds me of a lighthouse, the way it looks. But there is a lot of crazing in the glaze. But this is just something we put our toothbrushes and a tube of toothpaste in. I believe this was $3, if I'm not mistaken. So, and then that was in the knickknacks section. So I went to just kind of glancing through the kitchenwares and I saw these. They were taped together. I want to say these were $3. I'm not sure. But the plates, I'll get one here. The plates that I have on display for Christmas on that wooden toolbox on the table, they have the little detail here on the edge. They're not marked, but they have this. I have 3 of these, a few saucers, platters, serving bowls, no cups. Anyway, last year I found those plates. One of them had transferware roses on it. I thought it was beautiful, so I got it. Only one. That's probably the thrift store. And it was on display last year. Now it's in storage waiting for spring. So in this thrift store, America's Thrift Store, I found these 3 taped together. And you can see the detailing on the edge. Same company that does this. And they have the roses. So I knew it was going to match that one plate that I had from last year. And Oscar's walking all over the place. That's the tick, ticking you hear in the videos is Oscar. Bought those 3 plates. And then this was brand new. It still had the original price tag, $16 on it. But they wanted 4. It's a little lampshade. It just works on a little lamp. But you can see all the beadwork. I thought it was really pretty. So pick that up. And then the other things, I fell in love with these. And then I figured out that I couldn't unzip them. I couldn't take the pillow out. So I'm going to have to put these in the dryer with a couple of the dryer balls. They're kind of a brocade on this end and then crushed velvet on the other. They have this. I'm not really familiar with Crowskill. I don't know if this came with a sofa and then people were just trying to get rid of the pillows. They do have a price tag on them though, 80 bucks. I don't know who pays $80 for a pillow. I don't. $5 was almost too much for me. But they're in great shape. They have this rope detail. And I have those 2 tapestry pillows that I bought at the 65-mile yard sale that I've shown you. I actually put those upside of this and I really like it. So that's gonna be for spring. Here's the other one. Same look. Great condition, great condition. I like them. And I think that's it from the American Thrift Store. Now, I went to Goodwill the other day, had to do something for work, and I stopped off at the Goodwill. Shouldn't probably say that. Walked in, and these were taped together. I didn't really want to pay $7, and I really didn't want all of it, but they were taped together and I had no choice. So they were taped together like this. And if you look at the back ones, you'll see what really attracted me. These are, they have a stamp that says Omeco or O-M-E-C-O New York, but inside that stamp it says made in Czechoslovakia. I don't know if you can see it. They are pretty, and you can tell by the feel of them. That one has a little sticky on it. You can tell by the feel of them that they are thin but sturdy. They're either bone china or eggshell china. I'm holding them up to the ring light over here, and I can see my fingers moving through it. So, really nice, but this is the only thing, this is the only time I've ever seen this, and I really, really don't need to get into another collection. So, those will probably be going back to Goodwill. So, underneath all that was this. I just showed you the 3 saucers, and I told you I already have a plate, dinner plate like this. These are salad plates or bread plates, I'm not sure. This one's in a little bit worse condition. It's got a crack or a chip or two, and it's faded a little bit on the roses. This one's in great shape. It does have that little gold around the edge, what I'm not crazy about, but I'll have to live with. But 2 of those, and 2 of the dinner plates. So now I have 3 dinner plates. And just like those 2 bread plates, one plate is a little bit better than the other one. This one, you can see in here, it's kind of fading out, whereas this one's pretty and vibrant. I love this kind of stuff. This was probably an everyday kitchen china that you ate your sandwiches off of, or your beanie weenie or whatever. You ate it off of this. These were just made just to be used every day, but they put a little pretty on it just so it wouldn't be boring. And I like that. I like things that have a purpose, but also have a beauty to them as well. So that's why I'm kind of in love with these plates. So I have 2, I bought 2. I already have a 3rd one in storage. So I have 3 of these. These will come out for spring. And then 2 of these. And then those 4 that's gonna get donated, those $7 together. I really don't want to pay that, but now, I don't know about you. I get into something. I started seeing tapestry pillows and tapestry stockings, Christmas stockings. I thought those are nice, but I didn't buy any. And then I really got into it. I'm like, why didn't I buy them? And when I go back, of course, they're gone, or I can't find any. When you start looking for something, I think that's when you get to the spot where you can't really find it. Now, I can find some of these in an antique store for like 18 bucks, but I didn't want to pay $18 for them. But anyway, in the same Goodwill, I was looking down the lamp aisle. Just so happened on a corner of the end cap, there was like 3 or 4 stockings hanging together. And here we go. Now, if you saw the Christmas video, this was hanging on that cabinet over there. I just brought it home, put it in with my delicate wash in the washing machine, and dried it, hung it up to dry, air dry. It was $2.99, I think. They had 2 more. They were a little bit wider, and then at the top they had this big velvet flap that folded down, and then they had these big gold braided ropes that hung down. Little too fancy for this house. So I got this one. I wish there was more. Wish I'd had a couple more, but I really like that. Anyway, that was from the Goodwill. So yeah, this took a couple of weeks to work up a little haul, and a lot, as you saw, 6 different places that I went to. Hopefully next month, the company that I like to go when they give those estate sales, they're doing 2 in January, and I'll be able to go, hopefully be able to go to both of them, maybe get some footage and a little bit of a haul. And if we get anything in between, we'll try to show that to you. Anyway, we don't know when this will go up. This is Friday before Christmas on a Monday. So I don't know when this will go up. But anyway, if it goes up before, Merry Christmas. If it goes up after, Happy New Year's. Thank you for watching South Georgia Home. Please leave us a comment. We like hearing from you. And hit that subscribe button if you like us. We'll try to put one up, maybe not every week, but every couple of weeks. My name is Gail. Thank you for watching South Georgia Home.